Galvantulas are the worst sort of bedbug to have. Hello YouTube, this is Chriz Maniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this battle is against Patryk. I'm using the team that I call the Fairy and the Scary team because I have one Fairy in this team, which is Mawile. It's featured as the Mega in this team, and I have a whole bunch of scary Pokemon along with it, which is my Galvantula, my Golurk, my Cofagrigus, and my Umbreon. And this team is basically made to be slow and bulky, while my Galvantula sets up Sticky Web, and it allows my Pokemon which are slow and bulky to hit and outspeed other Pokemon that are faster and fairer than them. So this team works pretty well. I like tried it for like, I don't know, 5 battles, and I've won like 3 out of the 5 battles. So that's a pretty good score in my opinion. Anyways, I'm facing Patryk right now. I lead off with my Galvantula just so I can get up Sticky Web, because Sticky Web would be nice to have on the side of the field because he has Greninja on his team. Anyways, I set it up, and his whole side of the field gets all webby and sticky and stuff. And he still has Soft Rock, so we're both right here just switching hazards in the first turn of the match. And I'm like, okay, I don't really mind that. I can just spin it away with my Avalugg. So I go for the Volt Switch right there, and Raymond, my Galvantula, goes back to me, and in comes Titanic, the one who sunk the epic ship from long ago, and he is here to spin away rocks. So he goes for a Gyro Ball on me, and I don't really mind that because number 1 on the defensive wall, and number 2, I'm really slow, and I don't take any damage from that because after leftovers, I actually get more HP back. So right here, he's going for Gyro Ball, so I'm like, wow, thank you for giving me these free turns, because I honestly thought that he would go for like some sort of move that would wear me down, like Leech Seed or something. But I just realized that if I go for the Rapid Spin, he has Rocky Helmet plus Iron Barbs, and Rapid Spin is actually a contact move. So if I go for another Rapid Spin, I would get taken out right there. So I go for the Recover instead, because I know he won't really do much to me, especially with Power Up and stuff. And I guess he doesn't run Leech Seed in the sky, and that's not really that good because Leech Seed is the absolute must to run in Ferrothorn. If you're going for the Banded Ferrothorn, then I guess two attacking moves like that would work out. But I guess that doesn't really work out in this part because they can't really rip out my walls. Anyways, I take even more Iron Barbs damage plus Rocky Helmet damage after my second Avalanche, and it turns out that Avalanche is a contact move. And what? Avalanche? Like, I thought, like, when a Pokemon uses Avalanche, they throw a bunch of snow at the opponent, but it doesn't turn out to be that way. Anyways, in comes his devil of a butterfly, which is called Satan, and that's a very fitting name for Pokemon number 666. And this Pokemon is a big threat to my team. Not only Pokemon would appreciate any of his stab moves, they don't appreciate Sleep Powder, and my only special wall on this team, which is Umbreon, gets hit super effectively by a Bug Buzz. So this Pokemon is a big threat to my team. It's an absolute monster, and I am very scared of this butterfly. And this butterfly, it turns out to be RU. Well, it actually kind of does. Turns out to be RU. Looking at the survey for it, it's not actually official yet. But if this thing is RU, it would totally rip apart RU. This Pokemon, this Vivillon or Vivillon, actually still does really good in OU even. And this is the tier that we're playing right now. And I see Hurricanes my Petra, and that almost takes him out. I'm like, okay, Petra, you got off 1 Ice Punch. Come on, Golurk, you got it in you. You're oh, come on! So, but I survived with 2 HP. Doesn't really matter though, because he can hit me up with another Hurricane next turn, or go for the Bug Buzz, which doesn't have a chance to miss and take me out. So if he got that Ice Punch off, I would have been able to take out that Vivillon in 1 shot, because Vivillon is pretty like frail, and Golurk hits really hard when it's like almost max attack. Anyways, he goes for Hurricane again, which is +1. And Akhenaten just gets taken out right away, and I'm like, what? Come on! Darn it! This thing is totally wrecking me. And now my only hope now is to get a Sucker Punch off and totally destroy his Butterfly. Anyways, I'm Mega Evolve into my Mega Absol, and Yuki is looking all strong and epic and beautiful and scary looking. And he goes for the Hurricane right here. I'm hoping to live 1 Hurricane, and I do. It's just awesome. I should have brought out Yuki in the first place. And I'm hoping to not get confused at this point because that would suck, and I do get confused. I'm like, no, damn it, I hate this thing. And then right here, go for a Sucker Punch, and I'm hoping to take it out, but he goes for a Quiver Dance. So he's really outplaying me, Patryk. He is really like destroying me in every sort of fashion, because he has Pokemon that can physically destroy me, and now he is mentally destroying me with his mind games. But now, I Sucker Punch that thing, but he has a Focus Sash, and he does have a Bug Buzz, a +2 Bug Buzz, and that takes out, actually that doesn't take Yuki out, and that's awesome. So, Yuki is hanging on, even though this thing's at +2, and she doesn't have that much special defense, but she's hanging on, she's staying strong, and now it is my turn to begin destroying his team. So in comes his Ferrothorn, and right here, I could bring in Noir, and I still have Pokemon left in my team. I still have my Umbreon, my Mawile, and my Galvantula, which is the star of the show. And Galvantula is pretty much my only hope for this game, because I could still outspace Greninja with a Sticky Web up, and I could possibly sweep him with Bug Buzz and Thunder if all my moves go well and if they hit and stuff. So I just go for Heal Ball right here because why not? And yeah, so that's nice to have Heal Ball up. And I am not paralyzed anymore, and my Avlog gets to wake up, so that's awesome. Now I can spin away his rocks that he tries to set up, if he chooses to set them up. Anyways, I bring out Noir right here, and I bring in my Avlog once again, Titanic, here to sink your ship, and he will sink your Pokemon as well. And Poison Stones dig into me, and that's unacceptable. I need to keep my Focus Sash, actually, because my Galvantula has a Focus Sash, and Focus Sash would do very well if his Pokemon choose to attack me later on. Especially if his other frog, what's a poison frog called again? That poison type frog. Croagunk? No, it's not Croagunk. But still, if it Sucker Punches me, that could still take me out in one shot potentially. So I need my Focus Sash intact. Anyways, at this point, I don't care if the Titanic goes down, because I can finish his Ferrothorn off with my Galvantula. So in comes Raymond, the star of the show, ready to Bug Buzz all your Pokemon down. I'm hoping this thing would take it out, because this thing is a special wall most likely, and he does take that Ferrothorn out. So down goes Ferrothorn, in comes Bowser, what's his face? What's that thing's called again? Tyrantrum, there you go. So I Vulture Shower there. I can't really take a hit from this guy, and I do a bit of preliminary damage to it. I'm hoping to take it out, because that thing resists all my stab moves. And I bring in Noir just to get, just as like a sacrifice to this scary dinosaur. And he gets a crit right there, and that crit probably mattered. But then again, he would probably outspeed me next turn and finish me off. But then again, him taking out my Umbreon in one shot is beneficial to me, because I could now take him out with a Bug Buzz, and down goes his Tyrantrum. I keep trying to say Tyranitar. Those two names sound exactly the same, and like those two Pokemon look the same too, so it's hard for me not to say that. Anyways, in comes Arceus Gardevoir, and I'm like, okay, this thing is probably a special wall. It's gonna defeat me. It's gonna take me out, but I can handle one shot because I still have my Focus Sash intact. So let's go for the Volt Switch actually, and I actually bring in my Mawile right here because that's my second last Pokemon left. So in comes both our Megas. Both of our Megas are facing each other on the field. I'm hoping I can take one sort of move from him, or he goes for the Calm Mind or something. But he goes straight for attacking move, Patryk, and he is a good trainer. He takes me out right away. So in comes my last Pokemon. I got a bit of preliminary damage in the form of a Volt Switch, and he avoids the attack actually. And that Thunder, I think it mattered. That miss really mattered, because if I hit him, then I would have more HP at the end. Because now, actually, never mind. It didn't matter at all, because I actually take him out with a crit. So his Gardevoir goes down to a crit, and that really mattered. I get some of my own return hacks right there. But right here, I go for a Sticky Web, just playing mind games with him. And right here, I go for another Sticky Web, and I'm hoping for him to go for another Sucker Punch, but he just goes for a Drain Punch. Because on the third turn, I was going to go for a Thunder, hoping that the third time's a charm, you know, but I don't get that, and he goes for the Drain Punch and takes me out. So my last couple of videos, battle is out of the game, and if I actually got past his what's his face? Croagunk, Toxicroak, that's the name! I would have been able to sweep him, because his only Pokemon left is Greninja, which is slowed down by Sticky Web, and I could Thunder that thing for the win, and win me the match. But that was a very close game still, Patryk. That was a very good game. I hope you folks enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you folks next time.